Antonio, what's the latest news on the players who were injured for the game on Saturday? And do you have any new injuries?
No new injuries. And then, we have recovered Ben Davies. He will be on the bench. Yeah, and he's available. Only this news. For the others, Kulusevski is still out. Moura is out. Yeah.
Can you tell us when will Kulusevski be able to play again? And after what happened on Saturday, are you worried the team is too dependent on Kulusevski?
But about Kulusevski, honestly, and I don't know when. The timing, the timing to recover. I hope to recover quickly, but I don't know if for the next game or for the game in the Champions League against Eintracht Frankfurt at home. I don't know this. And but about the situation, you know that it doesn't depend on one player, and we played 4 games without Deki, and we won with him, and we in the past we won and we lost with him, and it was the same. Yeah, and also in this season, the team doesn't depend on one single player. It depends of the way that we go to play, the intensity that we want to put into the pitch, the desire, it depends of this.
Tom?
Antonio, after 2 days now since the game on Saturday, what's the mood been like? How do you reflect on that game, and what are you hoping to see happen differently tomorrow night?
But for sure we have a chance to play another game, and I think this is important because and after a loss, you want to play quickly another game, and we have this possibility tomorrow. We know very well the game will be really tough because we are playing against Eintracht Frankfurt. They won Europa League last season. We are talking about one of the best teams in Germany. At the same time, we want to play our cards here, and I always say that this group is and there is a great balance, and tomorrow it will be an important game for us and also for them. Not decisive, but an important game.
Okay, Dan?
Antonio, you said before the Arsenal game you could switch to a 3-5-2. Without Kulusevski, is that in your thinking for tomorrow? And also, is Bryan Gil ready to play any minutes at all?
No, but about Kulusevski, Kulusevski is out. But you know that with this type of player, with this squad, we can play in with these 2 systems, and 3-4-3 or 3-5-2, and we have also Bissouma, that is a good player that can play with the 2 midfielders and 2 strikers. The 2 strikers could be Sonny Kane or Richarlison Kane. And about Kulusevski, I think it's better when we want to play with the 3-4-3.
In your thinking at all, Hill?
About
Bryan Gil.
Bryan Gil, but Bryan Gil, and he stay in the squad. Bryan Gil, and for sure tomorrow is the first option for our attack, because Kulusevski is out and Moura is out. I think Moura will be out for a long time, and it was the same for Kulusevski. You know, we are talking about a young player, a good prospect. We wanted to send him on loan and in Valencia, but you know that for many circumstances the situation has changed, but I trust in him. I trust on him, and he's working very well. If we need the possibility to give him time, and then and I trust him. I trust on him, and he could play.
Did you just say Kulusevski will be out for a long time? You said.
No, Moura for a long time, probably.
How long?
Yeah, I don't know, but I think that now and he has this problem in his tendon, and the doctor, the therapist, they are not finding the right solution. And now he's stopping himself again, and if you ask me that I'm optimistic, I'm not optimistic. I'm pessimistic about this situation, and you know very well to play in this way, to lose a player like him, and is a big loss for us.
Okay, we're going Mike, Ali, and finish with Tom, please.
Antonio, in the games you lost against Arsenal and in Lisbon, and in the games where you drew at West Ham and Chelsea, the atmosphere was very intense in all those games, lots of noise, and here tomorrow night it's going to be very noisy. Do you want to see some more evidence that your players can handle the pressure of these occasions?
For sure, this is story, and also last season in Europe, and we lost many games away because we lost against Pacos Ferreira, we lost against Vitesse, we lost against Moura with me, and with you only ran in this season. This is story. We lost against Sporting Lisbon, now Arsenal away, and then we do against West Ham and Arsenal. For sure, we have to do much better when we play away, and I think that we have to improve. But it's part of our process, and it means that the team has to improve in the personality, in the game when you go to play away to be strong. But I repeat, it's part of process, and we need to have patience. At the same time, we have to try to change the situation.
Ali.
Hi there, Antonio. Obviously, talking about young players there with Bryan Gil, some of the Tottenham fans have been wondering whether, because of Emerson's suspension after this match, that might open the door for some minutes for Jed Spence. Is that likely, or do they still have to be patient with him?
Yeah, but the fans has to be fans. Understand? Fans is the fans. I understand. They can think everything, but I see every day what happened during the training session, and I try to do the best for the team. And if they trust me, and they trust me, but the choices are mine. If I didn't decide to pick one player, it means that maybe he's not ready. And we are talking about a young player with a good prospect. And but I repeat, I try to pick the best team, and also Doherty last season played every game, and now I'm not seeing him in the right way to start the game. I'm not stupid. I don't want to lose. I try to put the best team, to pick the best team. Then, if they trust me, it's okay. If they don't trust me, and then I'm the coach, and then I have to pick the best decision for Tottenham.
Okay, and we'll finish with Tom, please.
Hi, Antonio. Since Saturday, there's been a lot of talk about the contrast, the difference in styles between Arsenal and Tottenham. Are you surprised? Are you frustrated even when people talk so much about Tottenham being a defensive team?
I think that for the characteristic of the players, and we have two different situations to play. For sure, if we were able and to exploit the situation, especially last passes, we could score many goals against Arsenal. Instead, we made really bad mistakes for the last passes because we had the opportunity to go 1-1 and but every team has to think and to understand the way to play different games. Yeah. Then I repeat. Last season we won 3-1 and in the same way. Yeah. Then when you lose you have to explain, and when you win the opponent has to explain. But for me it's important to try to have a plan to put my players in the best possible situation to exploit their characteristic. Otherwise, it can happen that you can concede 6, 7 goals, 8 goals, and in England happen a lot of time. This in my career never happened, and I don't like to play open and to concede a lot of space and to concede 6, 7, 8 goals. In England happened a lot of time. Yeah, I won in England, and then I won in my past, and maybe I think I can teach football many people. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.